Alright, I'm practicing reading my poems on this beautiful day. Here we go. Inner Techno. Oh, you adorable slobbering heart, loyal as a golden retriever. What's your secret for putting up with all my shit? You deserve captain seats and countless badges of honor. Yet I always seem to put you in steerage, unable to hear your muffled SOS the ship fills with salt water that I awkwardly try to shovel out through my eyes. How many times have I tried to destroy you? Yet you've risen, back from the dead, crucified between ribs like ossified angel wings, your song reverberating through tiny speaker holes in every pore of my skin. Come closer and you might hear it broadcasted through bleached strands of coiled hair, pumping fog into my brain hemispheres and shooting lasers through my irises with mysterious electricity. You old fool. You are the tireless Berghain DJ, thumping bass beats of my inner techno, keeping every organ in line, pumped and pulsing in euphoric unison, feeding them all a steady diet of blood laden with sad ecstasy, knowing the song goes on, but the beat will stop someday, so enjoy the party while it lasts. Alright, Bonfire. This one was written after a Kim Gordon show I saw. Fake concrete tree stumps form a halo around a glorified pyre of flat-screen TVs, arranged over-cognitively casually on the freshly mopped Chelsea floor, like a heap of unshuffled tarot cards, each one pulsing white, cold LED coals with flickering apparition of a post-menopausal, bleached blonde high priestess donning sweats and a braless Eckhouse Lotta shirt on a rampage down West Hollywood, slinging a lipstick red guitar, defiantly grinding its Stratocaster clit against stop signs, public fountains, and the neon OLI of Olive Garden, reading the topographic features of the sun-baked LA streets like the jailbroken braille of some agitated beast on parole, causing bus stop benches, parking meters, and the occasional stray bike lock to shriek with orgasmic ripples of distortion, feedback, and liberated whammy bar ecstasy. Snap, crackle, pop. Dear Diet God, please help me. I'm putting on winter word weight. Every sentence reeks of flab. I need a diet from language and meaning. There's an otter back there. Imagination exercise. You can close your eyes for this one if you want. You are happy. You are happy. Your happiness as it drifts across the screen. You are the screen happiness drifts across. You are eating popcorn, watching the screen. You are the popcorn. You are happiness as it disappears. You are the absence of happiness. You are a happiness-shaped void. You are empty. This next one I wrote about my grandpa. Gee. You never did like dessert, or food much for that matter, but you always forced yourself to stuff something down 'cause you're a fighter. Your daddy left you to grow up ice skating, fatherless on frozen ponds. So desperate for adventure, you escorted a corpse to New York City just to escape that dusty old Orange Grove town. You shot down some Nazi planes in Germany, shook Eisenhower's hand, got a badge of honor, and lost half a finger that you claim was bitten off by a Jap or a bear, depending on who you're telling the story. Your house was always clean. Smell of mothballs, Swedish furniture, fresh-cut lawns. You were cold and stoic. No hugs, just handshakes. Soldier of honor. A good Christian man. Who went to church on Sundays and fell down drunk in the church parking lot from one too many long necks, later banging his fist on the table at Christmas dinner exclaiming, "Prince of Peace, baloney." I couldn't pronounce your name, so I called you G. And in return, you always made fun of my shoes, which got more and more outlandish over the years just to make you crack a smile, which is worth more to me than any war prize. In your later years, you had to be wheeled around. You hated people helping you. You were a man, frail waif of a man, and a fighter, skin and bones, the badge of honor, who shot down Nazi planes and fell asleep forever next to the woman who still called your name and told us you were out mowing the lawn years after you passed. My dad is half your DNA, and I am a quarter. Each generation you become more and more homeopathic, until you were just a vibration, a phantom memory in the cells of a distant child who hates dessert. And somewhere, 6 feet under the sandy Texas soil, lies a skeleton that's missing half a finger. The villains in the movie. The villains in the movie are all just actors who eat cube cantaloupe and are courteous with their victims between shots, then go home to their mansions, feed their dogs, and watch self-help videos. Suburban Lawns. This is an erotic poem for the lawns of Greenwich. Neatly cut suburban lawns, silent in the twilight, violently pummeled by the high noon orgy of lawnmowers. How docile and nubile, slightly neutered but ready to fuck. Shaved green pubic lawns, dotted with peony petals, naked but graceful, sculpted corners, hole in one, Eden with no snakes. Unflirtable. Today I feel totally unflirtable, unfuckable, closed for business, dried out vines growing over sun-bleached construction tape, 207 maggots playing castanets inside my uterus for an audience of one. Show up, show up. Fresh hair and dirty socks. Ah, for Christ's sake, leave me alone. Let me lock myself inside this LED-lit chiaroscuro and wait to become zombie enough to devour the whole world, spit it out the tattooed gates of lot lizard pussy and make it come alive again. Its limbs quivering from unshot arrows, its plasma electric with the internet of seals, its braille songs painted between the dotted lines of lost highways like a telegraph to unobserved flying octaves. SOS! I want fresh hair and dirty socks! I miss truck stop transubstantiation. Give me the body and the blood. Ah, the caffeinated asphalt, bittersweet. The whole holy pilgrimage, gilded in Cheetos and bathed in Mountain Dew. Lilacs in spring. It was the 32nd day of the month when AI grew pheromones, and my, oh my, how the lemons burst under translucent blouses and ice cream melted from lack of licking. I picked you a bruised blossom, suntan, skulking, wet with dew, and dangled it between my legs for only a swan to see. Moss metal tantra in a bottle, sealed up and on the prowl, refreshing like warm Coke on a cold summer day. God, Mother Nature is a nympho. The life never stops. Will she ever get menopause? Whispered a praying mantis as she bit the head off her mate, Skipad. Stars, raise your swords. Surrender your milk, the moon moaned, heavy and pregnant. She was almost full again. Strange. No one ever saw her giving birth. Yet the lilacs smell sweeter this year than the last. Dew and laundry. Oh, how your underwear brushed so gently against mine. The sleeves of your shirt clung to mine, all soaked in soap suds. How your pant legs stroked my sweater tenderly. Your sock wrapped like a constrictor around the hem of my dress, ripped apart again by the chaotic pull of centrifugal force. How all our smells and stains dissolved, all the skins we wear, the paper doll masks, stitched patterns, how they all got swept up together in a kaleidoscopic whirl, rendering no separation between you or I, just one pure swirl of color, one big giant spring, fresh, tumbling, grinding, spinning through space, until suddenly, beep, beep, it was still. I silently separated your skins into a neat pile, then folded mine, so they'd forget all they'd been through together and resume their original identities, never speaking a word. The poem is complete. The poem is complete when all these clumsy word condoms slip off and the terrifying vividness of the world gives me a pregnancy scare. The end. That wasn't so bad, was it? Well, I hope you enjoy that little poetry reading. Thanks for listening.